talking about.
All right, y'all. All right. This is the BoZZN Podcast, episode 1. We have Zaki, Zach Dean.
Yep.
Hey, have I been muted the whole time?
Yep. Yep.
Man, I just been talking my fucking ass off, man. I just gave y'all a whole fucking scenario of how to fucking
Nah,
level up.
you was
All
mute, bro.
right.
That's why I was like, yo.
Okay, I thought you was listening to what I was saying. I was like, okay, he's listening. All right, well, let me start this shit over, man. All right, basically what I was saying was All right, Isaiah. The whole premises of this show, this podcast, and it's from a black man's perspective. It's from young black men, older black men. It's for black women also, but it's from a black man's perspective. Okay. Now, as black men, we are not taught how to level up, how to level. So the whole premises of the show is creating your own level. So how do you create levels? If you want to level up, you don't wait for somebody to give you an opportunity to level up. You have to create your own level. And just to give you a quick example of how to level up, how to create your own levels. Now, just say for an example, um, you want to start a handyman company, or just say you want to start a power washing company, not a handyman company, but a pressure washing company, but you don't have any tools or a pressure washer to actually do the job. So you shouldn't let that stop you. So what you should do, you should go out and you should make ads. You still should create ads, and you can do that free through social media. You create these ads, and you put these ads out, and you drum up the business for your pressure washing business. So say you get a client and you did a bid on the property, on the property that needs to be pressure washed, and it's a $900 job. But in order for you to complete this job, you first have to get a pressure washer, which is going to cost you about $350, and you don't have the money to get the pressure washer. So what do? How do you create another level? How do you level up in this instance? So what you do is you talk to the client and you tell the client that you need a deposit before you can get started on this job. You're going to need a $400 deposit before you can get started on this job. But in order to get to that point to where you can clients will feel comfortable to giving you that type of money, that's going to be for another topic and another section that I can teach you guys how to get to that level. But to make a long story short, you want to get to this level and you don't have the proper materials or anything to get to this level. All right. So, okay, I'm hearing a bunch of noise. Hold on. All right. I'm just trying to eliminate the noise. All right. Let me all right, hold on. All right, now back to you tell the client that you need a deposit before you can complete this job. So now you get a $400 deposit. Now you take this $400 and you go purchase the power washer. All right, now you take the power washer and you go complete the job. Once the job is completed, the client pays you the remaining of the money. Now you have a choice. You can either keep the power washer and keep the remaining of the money, or you can take the power washer back and get your money back. And now you got your $900. That's your choice. The point is you have to create your own levels to get to the next level. You don't have to wait to get a power washer. You don't have to wait to get some money to go buy a power washer. You still go out and you produce ads like you got that. And then once you get those ads come back, or people come back and say, hey, I want you to do this for me, and then you figure a way to get them to pay for the power washer. So those are proven techniques that I've actually done, and they work. And I've used that technique several times, when I first got started in the power washing game. And that's one way I built my power washing business. So you don't have to have the equipment to actually start a business. You just got to have the mindset to get the equipment to complete the business. So that's what you call creating your own level. What's up, Charlie Dog? How you doing, man? Welcome to the podcast, to the live stream. We're not actually live streaming, but we are recording. How you doing, sir? Everybody in here know Charlie Dog? Can I get a
Nah, I
mic check?
don't.
You don't know Charlie Dog? Okay. Charlie Dog, we featured
So
some of
how do
his
you
videos.
are
We
you
we
seeing
featured,
comments?
huh? No. Charlie
Are you
Dog is in
seeing?
the studio. No. He's in the
Oh,
studio. Yeah. No, we not live, so there's nobody can hear us.
uh,
We're just recording. Nobody can hear us.
gotcha.
Yeah. So that way we can refer this later if you want to listen to it later. What I'll do is make it private. I'll load it up, but I'll make it private, and you can give you guys the link, and you can go back and listen to it.
I got you.
Yeah. But see, we already got a different vibe in here. Can y'all feel the different vibe, the energy? Can you feel it?
I
Shit, I
mean, it's
know.
new for me, so it's a whole new vibe
I'm
anyway within itself.
Yep.
This first
I'm about to
experience
put
for me.
some in the air.
You about to blow it up, Charlie. Shit, I'm about to smoke me a
Nah,
bowl
man.
too.
Shit,
Look, I'm already ahead of you,
I'm
so
about to
I
burst.
might be with it.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm liking this,
Yeah, I'm
man.
already rolling up.
Yeah, you blowing up too? I'm loving this
Yeah.
shit, King.
I'm rolling up right now.
All
Look,
right,
I'm
well
blowing up right now.
let me bowl my shit up then. Yeah,
But how y'all fellas
You
doing
know what's
today?
going on when you started that company.
we doing good, Charlie. How you doing today,
Blessed by the
man?
best, man. Shit, about to pull up to the house in a second.
Hey, this is the panel right here. This is the panel right here. This is what I've been working for. This is what I've been reaching out for. All of you guys, I've actually reached out to you guys personally. We are the panel for the new podcast, BoZZN. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm gonna continue add to that name. I was thinking like BoZZN 4K, but I don't know. But everybody in here got to get a good mic. You got to work on your microphones so we don't have a lot of noise and stuff in the background in the future. So right, like I said, right now we're just recording. We're not live or anything. Zaki, I'm gonna put you on mute for a few seconds. I'm gonna try something. Hold on. All right, Zaki, you still should be able to hear me. You're not on mute. I just cut you down, but you still should be able to hear. All right, can I get a mic check?
1, 2,
Now,
yes sir.
I'm here. I
can
can't
can
even
you
see the
can
Can you
panel.
hear me?
yeah, I can hear all you guys perfect. Now as far as the music, can you guys hear the music? Cause I know it's real low. I'm gonna cut it up, and you guys tell me when it gets too loud. I just want it playing like in the background, but I don't want it too loud. Is that too loud?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, what about right there?
It's still the same.
Still the same? All right, let me cut it down a little more. All right. Now I'm working on getting some new music and stuff, man, because I want that
Yeah,
neo soul,
yeah.
that neo soul music in the background and shit. So I'm in the process of getting some copyright free music and stuff so we can
Yeah,
actually
right
Some
now,
play
Bruno
it.
Mars
Yeah.
song.
right now it's just Neo.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm gonna get the real music for us, man. This right here, this is not gonna be our music. We're gonna have some real
But
black
I'm
people
digging it
music.
though.
Yeah. Let's see what this sound like. Let's change the vibe real quick. Drop some beat. What happened? The music just got quiet.
I don't know.
I heard. I
Yeah, I
heard
can
something.
barely hear. Yeah.
It might be because I'm listening to it through my phone, but I heard it clear.
For some reason, it seemed like it went low on my end. Hold on. There, I can hear it now. What I did.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's fine.
Say, man, I talked to
Who
Beyond
you talking?
Repair,
Yeah. What are you talking about?
and I told him if he wanted to come up and talk about his YouTube channel, give him a few I want to ask him 5 questions of his YouTube channel
Okay.
and what he does,
All
what
right.
is his future about,
Okay.
and
And yeah, and we'll do that on the WCN live stream. We'll do that so we can do the multicast. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm developing another podcast. So this podcast right here, this is just for the black folks. Now the live stream that we're gonna be doing, that's gonna be to promote all the other channels and all that, like we've been doing. Yeah. So whenever he's ready, man, we can go ahead and build a show around him. So we can and what are some of the questions? I want you to send me the link to his channel so I can watch some of his videos so I can get some questions together also. Because I want to have some questions to ask. And then I'm
Batista.
yeah.
Okay, he got arrested doing the same thing that he changed the law. Where you can go to a goddamn police station and film.
Yeah.
So Beyond Repair got arrested.
Okay.
For recording the police station. And he's going through they charged him for filming the police station. So he has to go through that. Then I don't know if he's planning to sue or not. But man, that is one hell of a guy right there, man. He's up and coming, but he has this charge against him, and he wants to get off his shoulders first.
Okay.
Then sue the police department, man.
Have him contact me too, so he can talk to me, so I can talk to him and kind of fill him out. And what we'll do, we'll take some of his videos and we'll premiere them on the channel when we go live, and we'll play his videos and broadcast them and all that, and then he'll be able to link his channel up, and yeah, we'll just make a whole show out of it. At least a good hour or so, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When do you think you can set that up, Charlie dog? Hey,
man, I told him
Zay, Charlie dog is like 10 minutes away from you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's folk right here.
Yeah, that's my homeboy, Zay.
Yeah, man.
Me and Charlie, we be kicking it.
That's what's up.
But I don't know if you see me or not, man, but I be going down Hampton and Polk, standing up on my bike. I don't know if you seen a Mexican standing up on his bike riding that hoe. But I run from DeSoto straight down Hampton to West Dallas, standing on my bike.
Standing on your bike.
Yeah.
Charlie, he's a First Amendment activist. He films the police. So his channel, he got a channel where he got footage of the police fucking with him, police chasing them. He filming the police fucking off and shit. I got footage on my channel. I'm filming the police. But yeah, that's we involved in a lot of communities, and like with this restream stuff, we be streaming a lot of these auditors' videos, and we stream them all over the world. But we not limiting ourselves to just streaming them. We stream any any type of content creator. Uh, my state, he has he's an auditor also. You check out his channel. He has plenty of videos where they go to the government buildings and they audit the buildings. The people in the buildings are called the police on them. The police will come and try to hem them up, and they be standing up for their rights and shit. We got all this shit on film, got it on tape, got it on camera, caught on camera. So we sit here and we replay the videos and stuff when we do our restreams, our lives and stuff, man. I go to city council meetings and shit, and I film all of that stuff. So you finna come into a whole different world. You hear me say?
Understood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this community here, man, we all about your rights, man. We try to understand the law and the way it's written, and we portray that to the government officials. And
Yep.
sometimes it may seem like we're stepping on the line, but we're not crossing that line. The situation is, if what they're gonna do is either one, violate our rights, or two, let us go peacefully.
That's understood. That's very
Yeah.
overstood.
Yeah.
This community here, they got different ways of doing their activism. Uh,
Yep.
Sometimes I go out there and I cuss out the police. I stick the finger at them. I stand in front of their car. You know, I push it to where I'm not stepping over the line, but I'm stepping on that line.
All on camera.
And
And we replay the videos, man. We got all the footage, and it's like thousands of us, man. It's a whole bunch of us. But this particular podcast is separate from that. But when we do the live stream, the restream, we include the A1 community, the second A community into that. This right here is going to be something totally different. But we're gonna have more than one different type of podcast or live stream for different shit. You hear me? Tell him, Charlie.
Kinfolk, do you open carry?
Yes,
Who,
sir.
me?
All right. So I mean, if I'm afraid that if I open carry, that these motherfuckers might shoot me. But if you're willing to, do a Second Amendment audit with me, man, and we can walk around here, I'll be recording you. And we can start up your own YouTube channel with Second Amendment auditor, man, and we'll try to get something going for you. If you're willing to
I
do
wouldn't agree
that,
to-
because now after September 1st, you can open and uh, uh open carry
That's true.
here
That's true.
in.
But I take the open carry to a different level per se. I'm not openly carrying so you can see it. I'm not my target isn't the police. I'm not aiming to show them,
No,
hey,
no,
look, I can carry. Mine is
no,
more
no.
so
It's not that. What I'm saying is, you got Karens out there that will call the police on a black man for carrying a fucking gun. So the police might come and say, let me see your license, or some shit like that, and you say, hey, I plead the fifth. And if they're willing to violate your rights of taking your weapon because a fucking Karen called the fucking police, you know, the next thing is to get that fucking Karen in handcuffs. But I understand where you're coming from, big homie. But that's a situation that that we see on a daily.
When you say you
Hey,
There's this
plead the
guy called
fifth,
the All
when you say you plead the fifth, do you exactly know what the Fifth Amendment is?
the right to remain silent. Anything anything that will come out of your mouth of you doing something wrong that they portray to be wrong, they're gonna take your ass to jail. So you got every right for not to say a motherfucking word to the police, so you don't incriminate yourself. So they'll say, "Hey, let me see your license. Do you got a license? Or where you coming from? You know, are you coming, from a party? Uh, and if you say, yeah, hey, they suspect you may be drinking, so you're gonna do a breathalyzer. They're gonna do all that type of shit just to get you out your car to portray that there's a problem against you. So if you don't say nothing to the police of giving them extra information of you doing anything, you winning. I plead the fifth. Go ahead, violate my right. Because that's what the
yeah,
Fifth
because
Amendment gives you, man.
keeps you from self-incriminating because they're gonna violate. If they're gonna
Self
violate your right, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. So you might as well just shut the fuck up.
no matter
And that's what the pop brothers say. They tell you shut the fuck up. You don't say nothing
yeah,
to these goddamn cops because they'll
yeah,
twist everything you say and twist everything you do to use it against you. Because all they whole intention is to take you down. That's their
yeah.
whole
I
intention.
just want you to say that one word, just that one word that will give me the right to put you in handcuffs. Incriminate yourself so I can do that, which I don't do. I shut the fuck up and I redress my grievances. Any questions that you gotta tell me, bitch, I ain't answering them. But because I ask you 110 questions too. But I'm scared of open carry, man. I'll carry a fucking gun bag or something, but that's empty. But me opening carry, no, because I think they really gonna fuck me off up here in DeSoto for sure.
That's crazy.
Even though you have a right to do it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm that scared for the police shooting at me because the reactions I get from them of doing what I do. Yeah, homie, I made the news twice here.
So do you do the things that you do to get a reaction?
I do the things that I do to get a reaction, not hoping that they'll react to it.
Okay, so
So just say, I'm just saying that if I'm a mentally ill person, all right, and me acting the way I'm acting, maybe doing push-ups, running, shadow boxing type shit, and they come up to me and say, "Oh man, what are you doing? You're skitzing or what?" You know, I want them to show me the utmost respect of handling their situation peacefully, not not gradually progressing or fucking me over.
and ultimately that's your goal as
That's
far
my
as
goal. Is as a mental ill person that will walk up to the police and say, "Fuck you, you fucking pig." I wish that you would run into heaven, you know, and praise God that the motherfuckers keep you up there. I'm trying to push this push his level of respect, because the next person may not be as nice and verbal with him. I
To
want
a
him to
certain
keep that
extent.
same mentality to a certain extent. You got
And
every right to defend yourself. If I'm approaching you in a certain manner, which, I would walk up to him huffing and puffing, you know,
but I mean that's a
like I
red
walk
flag out the rip for anybody,
that
any human
the
being.
red
Like if you
the
walking up
red
to any
flag
human being that and you huffing and
that's
puffing, that
yes,
just raises a
you
red
would
flag. But with
you would
them being an official,
understand. A, they being a public official is one, you're not a citizen, you are a public servant. And if I haven't committed a crime before I put my hands on you, you'll say, hey, the officer will tell me, hey, stop right there. Hey, stop right there. Which I will keep walking towards him with my hands up and say, what, are you afraid of me? Well, I'm not going to do nothing to you. I've got no weapon, but I will sure wrestle you the fuck down, bitch, if you touch me.
and to a
But
certain
I'll just give
extent,
him
you
that
don't think that's
to a
provoking.
certain. No, the only thing is, the only reaction I want from him is, how you doing, sir? Could you stop right there? Please stop. And if I see that he's sincere, I would stop. But if I know that he is some type of a tyrant, of a bully cop, I'm gonna take it to that extent where you might have to put hands on me, and you better make sure it's lawful. Because one thing I'm not doing is putting my hands, I'm balling my fist, or anything. Words itself cannot be incriminating. I can't threaten a cop. I understand, but I can tell him, bitch, you might reach God one day.
To a
You
certain
know,
extent, it's still provoking. And on a
no,
whole nother
it,
scale, if you want to look at it, we're trying to teach the kids to stop bullying. That's a whole nother form of
yeah,
it within itself. Because
yeah,
at the
but
end of the day, that man chose
my
to be an official to make a difference.
to make a difference.
And
And
if we
if
if
one
if
of
we
if a
approach him
if a ment
portraying the
if
same
a
stuff that he's
mentally
trying to
ill,
protect from to a
no, it
certain
is a
extent,
ment. So,
that's provoking.
officer, no, because what if a mental ill person would walk to him doing the same thing I just did, and he was not carrying a camera, and he got his ass whooped? Just not provoking. He was using his words and saying "fuck you, cop," everything under the world, except he's not threatening him. His feelings got hurt. Over. So if words can actually make feelings, which you're not supposed to have feelings here in this job. Yes, you shit. You're not a feelings officer. You're in law enforcement. Law enforcement. And I play the game where, bitch, are you dealing with your feelings? Because if it comes to your feelings, and I'm gonna get into that ass. But if you're not dealing with feelings and you're dealing with law, bitch, you gonna take me to jail right now, and I'll be back for your motherfucking badge. Either way, I'm with it. But just showing that if they have any sincere of a person that will walk up to them and say, hey, you're in my motherfucking car. Could you please give me a fucking ride up the street? And then I got most officers like that. I promise you, this officer said, you know what? I will. Where you need to go. And I was at least 2 miles from the house with my bike. And I came at him in the wrong way. And he still gave me the fucking courtesy of, yes, sir, Mr. Dominguez, I will take you home. That is what's up. And I called him every bitch and hoe in the middle of the fucking street. And he still gave me that common courtesy of, Yes, sir, Mr. Dominguez. I will sure take you home. Thank you, officer.
So did that make you feel high and mighty?
No, it didn't feel make me high and mighty. It felt me. I feel like a shitbag because one, I really didn't need to fuck. I didn't really need the fucking ride. Two, I just cussed him out like a fucking asshole, and made and like when an officer does that, it makes me feel like, damn, he is a good ass officer. And I tell every officer, man, if you see me with a camera, I promise you, it is a show. Here in in the police department, I'm telling them verbally, like every officer that I see, is they tell me, "Oh, you do this for clicks and views." No, this here is not clicks and views. This is for the fucking people behind me that's gonna be watching this shit, and they're gonna say, "Hey, this man right here cussed out the police right in front of another person, and they want to redress their grievances, and they didn't know how until they watched my video." I didn't get into this shit. This is like maybe my third year, fourth year, but I didn't know how to redress my grievances to my government until I picked up a fucking camera or the phone. They said, "Hey, to redress your grievances, use your phone and your First Amendment right."
Okay, so one more question, not to cut you off, but who is your target
Yeah.
audience?
Fuck, I don't give a shit. My
But you
perspective
have
is
to give a
someone.
shit.
Yeah, well, they're not paying me. The people out here are not paying me to do what I do this because I want to. I want to patrol my street. I want to see what the police are doing on my street. And if I see a cop on my street, I make sure I stop right in front of him and I tell him, "Hey, what are you doing here in my neighborhood?"
Okay, so peep this.
And
We
nine
live in a
times out of 10,
society where the youth is the future, right?
yes,
The youth can also, I done seen so many people get misguided and get misled down the wrong roads by watching some of the same stuff. That's why I'm asking you, who is your target
yes,
audience? Because to a certain extent, if you have a channel, you know what I'm saying, and it just so happened to get famous, man, you're gonna have a lot of people watching this. And
yeah,
9 times out of 10, with you cursing at the law officials, I know it's a show, but with you cursing at them, you know what I'm saying, the kids pick up on that. So when they see law officials, they may not be like you shooting the show. They may be in the wrong, but them provoking the
well,
situation makes it worse, because how you say, it's very rare
yeah,
that you run into
and
the
I,
ones that's actually good cops. It's a lot of the
yeah,
wrong ones, and that's what's
yeah,
actually surfacing the
and
the, 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 the
that's the
news
ones that
right
I'm
now.
looking for. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm looking for. And I promise you, I get into every motherfucking DeSoto cop, every government official that works in this city hall, every fucking body that works in the goddamn DISD school district. They know who the fuck I am. And I want is transparency. And if I go up there with any fucking question of saying my fucking streets are fucked up, motherfuckers, y'all gonna pay to get these motherfucking streets fixed in months. And I promise you, dude, God is my witness. This goddamn street down Wintergreen was fucked up. I said, you know what? I'm supposed to go up there to City Hall and file a complaint. So I did that, and a few months later, that bitch is fixed right now as we speak.
See, I happen and with First Amendment audits, the way, because everybody got their own style, and that's exactly why I watch and subscribe to so many different auditors, with so many different styles and different backgrounds and the way they do things. Because for me, I take a little bit of something from every auditor. I don't take on everything every auditor does, because nobody, you wouldn't be original and authentic yourself. Um,
Yeah,
but when it comes to doing a audit for me and my lady, Queen, because we do a tag team audit all the time. When I go out, she's with me. When she goes out, I'm with her, and that's the way we do our audits. Because we're always together anyway, so we might as well do our audits together. Um, but our main goal, when we go do our audits first, is to obtain the information or obtain whatever video, the reason why we're there in the first place. Second, education. If the question arises, what are we doing, or what are we doing here, or we're told,
yeah,
you can't do that, or you have to leave. It sparks the conversation, and 9 times out of 10, it's, can I help you? Yes, ma'am. May I have your name and position? And then that's when it goes awry, because a lot of times these public officials, the public servants, that they get in these positions and they feel so entitled to where they won't even give you their name simply because you're recording. They won't give you your name or position simply because you're recording. Now, my thing is this: when it comes to public service and public officials that act the way they do towards the public because we're recording, it's kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth, because whenever I go into a government building, I don't give nobody consent to record me, my kids, our private moments in public. You get what I'm saying? Like, um,
yeah,
I don't give nobody those consents, not only to record us, but to have that on record forever. You got images of me and my kids forever. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you don't need my permission to do that. So when I have a camera, because I want to document my visit or document my experience with wherever I'm at, um, for you to tell me I can't do something, one, and not be educated about what I'm doing, and two, not know what you're talking about at all, that also puts me in a space to where, okay, I'm gonna attempt to educate you. But if you reject it, then I'm just gonna ignore it. Nothing you says mean anything to me. You get what I'm saying? So, um,
and I'm the same
like I
way.
said,
One,
there's a different styles of auditing, and different, you know what I'm saying, like different, people are different, the way they think, the
yeah,
way they raise, learned
yeah,
behavior, so depending on who you are as a person, mixed with what you learned and who you watched, it will determine a little bit of who it'll show as an auditor who you are a little
yeah,
bit, because of the people around
yeah.
you. um but when
So
it comes to cussing at police, man, like, the only when I cuss at police is because they done said or did some fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ask them for their name and they tell you I don't know, or they tell you I can't read it, or
right here,
you know right
Just some
here,
stupid
or
shit in general.
yeah.
it's
That
just,
so
yeah, you know why?
that's the way I
Because
am. I want the respect that I gave you that fucking that name tag, and I gave you that badge number, and I gave you this fucking suit that you wear. And please, if I ask for your name and badge number, just say, "Hey, Officer Rodriguez, badge number 911." That's it, and go about your fucking way. And you tell me, "Oh, it's right here. I can't you see it?" No, bitch. Now you don't fuck with me, bitch. I want your fucking name and badge number. I asked politely the first fucking time, bitch. Now you give me your fucking like. That's the way I am. I'm gonna ask nicely the first time, and if it's not, and I'm gonna have to take it up another notch, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get your name and badge number.
yeah, because whether I already got you on video, or and when people, a lot of times when they don't get their name and badge number, it's simple. You know, if I want that name and badge number, I could call your department while you're there on call and get who I'm talking to. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
and find out
I
exactly who
do.
you are. You know, so um,
I,
when
homie,
when a
I
cop don't
do that.
identify themselves to me, man, I simply tell them get your ass back to work. Then stop talking to me. If you don't want to
No,
identify yourself to me, then we don't
no,
have nothing to talk
no.
about. Get your ass back to work.
Try this out. Try this out. I promise you, it works. Try this out. You have two phones, and you got one that's recorded. So you put 911 on your phone, like you're calling it, and you show them. I was like, if you're not gonna give me your name and badge number, I'm gonna call this damn number right now and make sure that they're gonna give me your name and badge number. I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be on recording because everything that's under 911 is recorded. Failure to identify officer, and I'm calling 911 to verify who you fuck you are. And I promise you, it works. They say, "Oh, I'm Officer so and so." Go ahead, call them, and they're gonna be talking to me. Cool, okay,
Yeah,
that's all I want.
that's one way of going about it. You know, you know, just for me though, you know, for me, of course, I respect your way, but for me, honestly, to tell you the truth, at the time, after I hear it's right here, I could care less about your name at that moment. You get what I'm saying? Like at that moment, now you could take your name and whoever named you and shove it. You get what I'm saying? Because at before before the night ends, I'm gonna know your name, your position, how long you've been there, how much you make, and it's gonna be public when I post the video. You understand? So, but because you did not give me your name, everybody that watched this video, hopefully, is not none of your loved ones and close friends because now they're gonna know how much money you really make. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like they're gonna know.
I tell every officer, "Fuck you, your wife, and your fucking mother-in-law, bitch. Fuck with me if you want to."
Oh
I make
damn.
it known here in DeSoto, man. I promise you, like they on their P's and Q's like 100. I just had a cop tell me sorry 3 fucking times for telling me to move back 60 feet. Like I was about to really get into his ass.
Nah, if I I try to make these back and forths count, man, because at the end of the day, bro, we could slam them with every cuss word in the nation. We call them everything but a child of God if we want. But if nothing you say to them causes them to think when they walk away from the encounter, then at the end, you caused more of a problem than an issue, in my opinion. If they didn't learn anything, now of course you could
I,
once you if you right. So if they ask that cop, for instance, let's take a situation. You ask an officer for his name and badge number, right? And that officer don't
yeah,
ID himself, and he tells you right here. Now, just like you said, right? I've handled it both ways, right? You could go two ways with it. You can either go batshit crazy verbally, or you could go batshit verbally crazy. And I mean that by cursing, or you could go batshit crazy educational wise. I sort of tend to go batshit crazy and be educational with it because my batshit crazy catches their attention. And then when I'm telling them what I know for a fact and what I know to be law, when they find out later that I knew exactly what I was talking about, even in the mix of my batshit crazy, it makes them feel a little bit worse about themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Because just imagine this, right? As a person, as a man, you think you
you
know
file
something,
complaint.
and you think you know that, and it's in your heart that you know it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
somebody else is telling you, bro, you're wrong. You're 100% wrong, and you just don't know it yet. Later on, when you find out, like, goddamn, I was wrong the whole time, you kind of feel like shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of be
Yeah,
like, damn,
yeah,
if I would have just
I
stopped and
do.
listened to what he was really saying, then I would have learned.
Yes,
You get what I'm saying? And I
I
know
do
that
eat the
happens
bullet
to me.
sometimes. I do eat the bullet sometimes, dude, and it's hard because it costs a lot. It
No,
really
I'm not
does. It
saying
costs
eat
a
the
lot.
bullet. I'm not saying eat the bullet, bro, because you should never have to
No,
eat a bullet when it comes to
because
public service,
it's
bro.
with my
Ever.
mistake. I know because it's dealing with my mistake, and my mistake of me doing this, I had to pull out a lot of fucking money out of my ass, and it sucked.
Yeah, nah, I
And
get that.
me knowing now, not to fucking eat the bullet and do things a little different, and make sure that they will violate your rights for doing this, and them not knowing, and you can file your grievances
Yeah, I mean
and do
that
what you
comes
need to
with
do.
lack of training, bro. Lack of
Yeah,
training.
and
I mean,
that was me.
think about it.
I was hot, man. I was hot headed, dude. I was in their motherfucking face, literally in their face. Trust and believe me, in their face. Like I ain't giving them a fucking inch to move. It's either you gonna fucking touch me, and we're going down to wrestling. Like I'm tired of being touched by these police in any fucking manner. You know,
Shit,
I've
you
been
try
on
to
the
wrestle a
news
cop, man, they
twice.
gonna find a reason to kill your ass. You try to wrestle a cop,
Yeah,
trust
and
me,
I
bro.
look, and I'm telling them from my last arrest until the day forward is either you're gonna find me on this fucking public sidewalk walking and doing what the fuck I want to on this public sidewalk, and you're not gonna violate my rights. And if you put your hands on me and I haven't done anything wrong, we're gonna fucking wrestle, and I promise you, it's gonna go to federal court, and we're gonna do the whole shabam. And I promise you, and I'm pissed to win. And there's plenty of fucking cases of this showing that if you touch me, bitch, put my hand back on you. And I will. I
Man,
promise
I
you.
don't think.
I'm known here in
Listen, man,
DeSoto.
bro, are you black or Hispanic,
Hispanic.
bro? I suggest you never wrestle a cop, bro. And I know
Hey,
how
man.
strong you feel about how you feel about what you talking about, but you gotta live through that to get to court and win and change, bro. You
Yeah, I
got you know what I'm saying?
I told
You
him.
wrestle a cop, bro, and they could say anything because your DNA will be all over everything. You get what I'm saying? So
Hey,
if the back of your arm touch a firearm, bro, and they could put your DNA on it, and they could say anything. Once your DNA is on it, they could say you grabbed it, you kicked it, you punched it, you pulled it, pushed it. You get what I'm saying? Like
dude, I
you
understand, and I'm just letting them know that they're dealing with me, Mr. Dominguez, that's running out here on a fucking bike on the sidewalk recording. Do we have any probable cause of putting hands on him? That's the only reason is one, he fell, or he was riding on the wrong side of the fucking street. Because there's no law over here saying anything of that, and I have every right to fucking ride up and down this sidewalk on a bike. And me walking is the same fucking thing. I have every fucking right, dude, and I promise you, they're thinking is one, dealing with Mr. Dominguez, do we have to put hands on him? And I told him, if you're gonna put hands on me, you give me the fucking penal code and everything, and you give me a fucking misdemeanor because you're gonna move it up to a felony. Because if you put your hands on me during this altercation, I'm telling you, I'm fit to win in court, and I'm willing to go. Hey, you assault on a police officer, we're gonna take it to federal court, and I promise you, I had to be violating the law before you fuck with me. That's here in Texas. So I make sure I'm
yeah,
educated.
shit. I'm all the way in Connecticut, bro. They'll blow you.
I,
They'll empty their clip, reload their shit, and empty it again in your ass out here in Connecticut.
say, dude,
Trust
we
me.
got to
In
write. If
Connecticut,
this bitch
bro, in Connecticut, you flinch wrong and you gonna be in heaven in that fraction of that second, man. These motherfuckers out here are tyrants for real.
say, dude, we have a law where if the cop enters your motherfucking house without a fucking warrant, and you think that they're a fucking robber, you got every right to shoot that bitch. I promise you. You have every right you got every right to not to be detained unlawfully. Like you're gonna have to state that I broke the law for you. One, put hands on me. Two, to stop me of my freedom of movement. Cause hey, dude, I'm gonna have everything on recorded. But Texas law is different, man, and I try to educate myself on this Texas law of them putting hands on me when they feel like it. And I'm tired of them putting hands on me when they feel like it.
Yeah, I think Texas law is a little different, man, because you guys got a self-defense, some type of self-defense law. Shit. In Connecticut, if you're not faced with bodily harm or risk of death, and you take somebody's life, you're going to jail. You're going to jail in Connecticut.
Yeah, same thing in New Jersey
if
too,
you have
dude.
if you have a way to escape, then you don't exalt every option, and your life is not on the line. If you took one of those options to get out of that situation, and you take somebody's life, you're going to jail. And that's the way Connecticut is set up, man. It sucks up over here, bro. up north,
Man,
it's terrible.
same thing in New
Trust
Jersey, dude. Same thing in New Jersey, dude. That shit there is same thing as your law. And I checked out. I was like, do y'all have any home defense?
Yep.
They're like, no. And if you do kill someone breaking into your shit, you're going to jail. And if you have a way out, you better make that fucking exit, because it's either you go to jail for life, because either he's gonna have to have a weapon in his motherfucking hand, or you better punch him in his motherfucking hand before calling the police. It's not gonna go your way.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think bottom line, man, even at the end of the day, man, regardless, and that's the thing, public officials and public servants that receive a paycheck in the public, serving the public, they have to remember, regardless of how bad that citizen talks to you or treat you, if it's not a threat and it's not physical harm, it is your job, it is your policy, and it's what's expected of you to be professional and courteous at all times.
And that's
You
what
get
I
what I'm
look
saying?
for,
Like,
man.
and it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that, and it's hard for a cop or any professional to accept that, because they're human. However, you sign that contract, you gave up certain rights as a regular citizen, as long as you're on the clock working for that money. And it's just as simple as this. When you go to work, right, you can't do the things you do when you're at home, right? You can't go into your job and be sitting in the middle of a building and light a cigarette. You get what I'm saying? Because it's against their policy. Now, are you able to do it? Yeah, because you're of age. Can you buy it? Yeah, you're of age. Is it legal for you to smoke? Yeah, but it's against their policy to smoke in their building, and you're not gonna do that because it's against their policy, right? Right,
And you
or
might
you'll be
get fired.
and you might get arrested for smoking in a building, right? So you're not gonna do it because you go to work there. That's how police should feel. That's how they should look at their job. I'm not gonna disrespect you because it's against my policy to do that. I'm not going to tell you my name is right here because it's against my policy to do that. I'm going to be professional, no matter how many assholes you call me, no matter how many dicks you tell me to suck, no matter how many times you tell me you're going to fuck my mom and my wife. I'm going to tell you my name is Officer such and such, and my badge number is such and such, and I work for the such and such police department. Period.
and
You
it
know,
is hard.
and the problem is the public is hard for the public to accept that. You know, a lot of the Karens and Darrens don't want to hear that part because it's hard for them to accept the fact that these are people that signed up to do this job. You get what I'm saying? Like you getting paid. You're receiving a paycheck to do this job. Your job is to be professional. You know what I'm saying? You're
And
like you said earlier.
and
Your job is law enforcement. It's not feelings enforcement. It's not emotional enforcement. It's none of that. It's law enforcement. If it's not the law, it's none of your fucking business. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
You shouldn't be
and
here
and
if I didn't break the law. You shouldn't be talking to me, and that's a big fact.
yeah,
You know, if I did
and
not
I
break
tell
the
them,
law, I'm not suspected of committing a crime. You shouldn't be talking to me, interrupting my day. So if you can't at least tell me your name, badge number, and all of that, get your ass back to work and move around. I don't got nothing to talk to you about.
yeah, and homie, I'm with it like you, man. If you can't give me your name and badge number or what you do here in this public building, and we got a problem.
Yeah,
And I'm asking nicely and professionally, I'm not going up there like a fucking asshole at first. No. Then I may give you two tries. And, could you please give me your name and badge number? Well, hold the fuck up now. Now, motherfucker, give me your fucking supervisor, and I want to speak to them. And I haven't got to that point here in my area and here in DeSoto. Uh, they always come at me professionally and hi, I'm the city manager. Hi, I'm the assistant city manager. Is there anything I can do for you? We want you to be okay, Mr. Dominguez. I'm like, cool, that's what I'm looking for. When a citizen comes in here asking a couple questions, please answer them professionally, and so you can get the fuck up out of here. And if you're not gonna give me any fucking anything where you don't have nothing to do, take your ass out and I'll come to a fucking city council and I will redress my grievances then. And they don't like
yeah.
me
Their
doing
famous
that, so
that's
they are
their
there.
famous thing though is, oh, you do it for a reaction. You do it to bait us. You do it. But the truth is,
No,
think
I tell them
about this,
I
right?
got no fucking bank.
How
I'm broke.
no, the truth is though, the truth is if 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 you know that, if you know I'm here to bait you, if you know I'm here to get your reaction, why give it to me? First, second, we as auditors can't make nobody look bad. We can't make cops look bad. We can't make people look bad because the camera don't lie. The camera don't lie when they say right here. Or the camera don't lie when you ask one of them what's their name and position and they don't tell you. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you because you're recording. I don't know what you're gonna do with that video. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know what y'all gonna do with the video y'all got of me coming in the building and what I'm doing here today. I don't know what y'all gonna do with that video either, but shit, ain't shit I could do about it. I still gotta give you
yeah,
my name, my address, my social security number if I want services from y'all. So what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, one
and
hundred, like
that's what people gotta
100.
understand, man. Like shit.
Man, I just don't want bullshit from my motherfucking public servants, man. And I come at them respectfully and one time, and all they get is that one time. And I make sure that next time it's either they're not gonna fucking speak to me and fucking leave, or respect me and give me your name and badge number and tell me what the fuck is going on here. 100. That's it. And my man, and I don't do it. I do it for me, and I do it for the people that's around me. If they want to come see my shit, I do enjoy the first few videos I had were 50 something views, and I was like, God damn, I don't know none of these people, and they're watching me. So I do this for my community, and they're like, man, have you been around here? Have you been around there? And no, but hey, that's my next spot to go. And I make sure I get transparency. If anything that I'm looking for that piques my interest, that I'm out there doing, please give it to me, and I'll leave you alone. Because after that, I don't got no fucking video.
All right, can I get a mic check? Zaki, you still there? Can you hear me? That was some very interesting conversation. I filmed their ass. I never had a confrontation. Well, I've had confrontations with cops, but this is basically after they fucking arrested my ass. And
Say, man, I'm gonna take you.
all gloves was off then. All gloves was off once
Say,
they put
man,
me in handcuffs for no reason.
I'm gonna take you to a spot that was gonna blow your mind, dude. And I promise you, it's either one, you're gonna get a big reaction. Two, the sheriffs are gonna come. Oh no, the U.S. Marshals are gonna come. 100%. I've been there twice, and I got the same reaction.
What place is this?
I'll show you when we meet up.
All right.
We'll do a quick video. I promise you, it's either gonna be a 10-minute video or a 45-minute video.
Hey Zay, you need to check out Charlie Dog's videos. You need to go to my state transparency page and check out his videos. And that way
I'm
you'll
check
come.
him out. Cause I done
That
had the lives card on me in DeSoto and shit.
Yeah.
I was landscaping. The lady seen me and my crew wearing our uniforms.
and still
Stood on the
called.
porch. I asked her, could I help her? She stepped back a little bit, kind of like in her screen door, and called the police. Next thing you know, it's like 4 law cars along with a marshal, like you say. And they pulled up and they asked us questions or whatever. But they was real respectful, They saw the lady was pretty much being racist on some shit. And shit, they left us alone.
Yeah, man, we got them good officers here, man. They're down to earth, 100. But man, I'm on DeSoto's ass like right on rice, man. When they see me, they run. They call me the boogeyman around here. Man, I just keep them on their toes around here. Make sure they respect you and everyone around you now. They know I'm back, man, and I've been gone from here, and they're like, damn, you back? Yeah, you ready? So they on their P's and Q's. I haven't seen any around here, but lately I have, and I haven't been able to go out there and record them. But when I do, man, I enjoy it, and I make sure it's educational. And for me, it's educational for me because it's either one, I get arrested, two, I don't. But I push the limits, man, to what I do, and I make sure that the cops know who I am and what I'm there for. And if world, you come up here, world, I promise you, you're gonna have the same reaction the first time that I got. Filming here in DeSoto, you're gonna get that same reaction. And I promise you, I'm gonna be your backup man recording. Because News Now Ninja came up here and they had drones put out on us, man.
So you did some filming with News Now Ninja?
Yeah.
You said Ninja or Houston?
News Now Ninja and News Now California and Beyond Repair.
You ever film with Carolina Fort Worth.
Yeah, I did one with her.
Okay. Yeah, I did
That
some
mo-
footage
that,
with her.
and, and that motherfucking chick right there can drive her motherfucking ass, boy. I like being in the car with her. That motherfucker. Oh, let's get it, girl. Oh, get it.
Yep. Mustang. Yep.
Man, that girl can drive it. And I did some with him, her, and damn, there was a big ass dude there. Damn, what's his name? Cause you know where they had all the kids from what is it? From Mexico
Yeah.
here in Dallas.
Yeah.
In that center up here in
I
downtown.
remember that. Yeah.
So me and Carolina and this, I forgot this dude's name. God damn it! But me and him snuck up. We snuck in that fucking building and started recording everything we'd seen. And it was like you couldn't hear a motherfucking. You couldn't hear a motherfucking pin drop. That's how quiet it was. You couldn't hear no kids laughing, yelling, playing, or nothing. I don't know where they were keeping them, but me and him was walking around like we owned the place.
They probably was lying about where them kids was at, man. You know they gonna be lying, the media be lying. They don't be expecting people to pop up and be filming, finding out what's going on. But hey, Zay, feel free to invite some people, man. If you want to invite people, you got the link, just for future references. You know what I mean? So
Got you.
And right now, this is basically like the beginning of I just structured this. This is a new podcast right here. This is not the actual the live stream that we normally do. So we doing a whole different thing with just with a black vibe on it. So you're gonna be part of this one and part of the other one also. And we're gonna go live when we do this show and stuff. Right now we just talking. We recording it, but we just talking. We're not going live or anything. But so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this show and then I'm gonna edit it and edit out all the, we talking about weed and stuff like that. I'm gonna edit all of that shit out and then just produce it into a show. So when I put it back out, we'll be able to listen to it. It'll be clean. And then that way we working on getting some sponsors and all that type of shit. So now when we do go live, we won't talk about certain things, but when we just record, we can talk about whatever because we can always edit all this shit out. I don't care. So and I just made a new page, a new channel for this show, Zay. I just made it yesterday and got it published today. So we got a new channel. And this is a whole new background, a whole new theme. So when we start broadcasting, it's going to go to my first page and to the new BoZZN page. And then anybody that got a page. So if you got a YouTube page, Zay, you can link your page up to this broadcast. So it'll go to your page also. You'll have this type of content on your page. Or you can make a separate page just for this type of stuff. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Cause this gonna be a real show, man. We're gonna have sponsors, all type of shit. So you might want to think about that in the long run, as far as building you a brand. So you can start making money off of this shit too. Build your own brand. I'll teach you how to do it.
Right on.
So right now we just hanging out, smoking weed, just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. That's all we doing.
03:18 and 0 seconds.
Now with this platform, Zay, we could actually play videos. Now I can go to people's channel. We could play videos from their channel. I can let them play the video. They can actually bring it up and play it. Um, we could do all type of shit, man. We could have callers call in. I'm gonna have a call number where people could call in into the show and ask questions of the panel members or the panel guests. Zaki.
Okay. Is there something that you want? How old is he? Kevin is 32 years old.
Who was that faded out? My state.
I don't know. I don't see no one up here on the pen. Up here on the big screen.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think my state faded out. I see Zaki.
Basically, saying there's nothing.
Yeah, my state. He'll probably be back.
And he's not really threatening anybody, according to her.
No, that didn't appear to be the sounds of it.
Okay.
What's that? A police scanner, Charlie?
No, this is sci-fi guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's broadcasting or something, or he's live.
Yeah, he's live doing
Or is he
police
doing a
video.
Oh, is he live streaming?
Yeah.
He's just playing some videos from his channel.
I believe so. No, these are no, this dude right here killed this mentally ill dude.
Yeah, well, I'm saying he's live streaming. He's playing it from his live stream channel, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He's streaming some. Is the video that he's playing? Is it a live video, or is it from somebody's channel?
No, this is a body cam footage.
Oh, okay. It's body cam. Oh, okay.
Get out of this car. Look at just walking on the street.
Man, I can't wait till I get this computer so I can start playing some videos up in here.
And he's threatening him and all this shit.
Yeah, this video that he's showing is fucked up, man. He shot that dude at least 5 times.
He got shot. Nothing kind.
Shot fired! Shot fired! 458 headquarters, shots fired. 458 headquarters, shots fired. Then all units.
Hey, Charlie Dog, you came in. Right when I'm playing this video again, man. I've been playing all kinds of shit. The link was up. Let me see. Hold on. The link up. Man, this shit is crazy.
So what you creating now?
Yo, he chased me, man, with these knives.
Some intros and outros for the show.
And you
That's
decided you
tight shit I'm working on.
fucking piece of shit.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. That's how I feel about it.
Zaki, are you still there?
We are getting a message.
How many people you see in the room, Charlie?
Man, all I see is the big screen up there. I'm at the bottom.
It's only 2 people or 3 people in there.
I don't know. I don't see no one up here on the panel.
Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me go out and come back in because my screen is messed
He is
up.
Boston live on air.
Good cops. Are we
All right, I'll be right back.
Good cops. That's it. This motherfucker blatantly wanted to kill him and unload his weapon into him. knowing he was mentally challenged. They went to this club. Look at this. Look at watch. He's just walking down the street. He pulled up. He could have just observed.
How you doing, Ruff?
And if you would have given him the time to stay in the car, but no, he wanted to come up, confront, and kill.
You just have to see for me.
He killed this man. Look
Step
at
back. You don't get tased,
this.
bro. Step back. Don't get tased. Step back.
John Allen.
Step back.
Oh my God, dude. That,
Shot fired.
after that last one,
Forfeit that for the shot fired.
that final one is crazy. He waited.
Forfeit that for the shot
How
fired.
many shots fired off?
Forfeit that
And
for the
he
shot
waited
fired.
until he was in.
Then all units.
What's up, they call them size
Forfeit that for the shot fired.
in the martial arts world, you know, like the
Forfeit that for the shots fired. Forfeit that for the shots fired.
one of them,
Then all units.
but